Hey guys, welcome to part 2, and today we will be answering the questions now. So we're going to copy and paste that. Paste. And I do have a piece of paper. So I will put in my answers on that. So, we are going to start with number 1. Oh wait. On page, that's weird. I guess she didn't give me a number 1. So, we're going to start with number 7, and it goes up to number 13, which is 7 questions. So let's go. From the thunder majesty of Niagara Falls to the crashing turbulent Colorado River ridge on to the powerful and excitement of running water. In this few sentences, the word turbulent means, let's see here. If we use our context clues, we can say crashing turbulent Colorado River. So we can't, it's not swift, because the swift Colorado River ridge onto the power and excitement of the running water. So I think it'd be raging, because if a power of excitement of running water, you can hear it like a waterfall, which is really nice, and it can't be enormous, because crashing here is raging. If you heard a raging, it's like, so I think number 1 is B. No, wait, number 7 is B. Which characteristic is typical of the fourth order stream? So we're going to go back to the story and see for the fourth river. Let's see, where do they talk about? So this is to form the fourth river. Two third order streams join to form a fourth river. Okay, so it says here what characteristics. So from the third river, second river combines to form a larger journey. First order streams coming to the first river, which is Norway, Spring Lake, Multi-Water. So if you look here, it runs directly from a water source. It depends on water for heavy rains. No, it doesn't. It does directly from a water source. So I think it is G. Now we're going to go to number 9. Based on the article, intermittent streams and ephemeral streams are similar in all the following ways except for, so we're going to look for the intermittent and ephemeral streams. I can't pronounce that. Okay, ephemeral. So we're going to look for that now. If we look right here. So right here. Are flow only during the wet season or a period after heavy rains. At other times, these streams are just dry and buoyancy. Even more short-lived are the found in dry areas. So they're both found in dry areas, and they're both during intense rainfall and heavy rain. So their typical relation, their source of water. So it can't be their source of water. So it can't be B. The speed of their current. Found. It doesn't really say about their speed exactly. But the ratio of their volume. Maybe. Or their typical location. I don't think it's their location because they're both in dry. So it can only be C or D. So the speed of their current, we don't have an exact speed. It doesn't say these streams deep or rose or intense rainfalls. So I think it's either the regulation of their volume. It's just their volume. So it'd vary. I think it'd be their speed because they both have to go through heavy rainfall. So most likely their volume would be kind of the same, but their speed would be totally different. So yeah, now we're gonna go to number 10. The ocean is both the end and beginning of the water's endless journey. The author uses the word endless journey most likely to. The ocean is the both end and beginning of the water's endless journey. Explain how water travels the path of resistance. Let's see. The beginnings of the water's endless journey means, I think it's G, because endless is like it will go on forever, and it goes through many stages, so it can keep on continuing the stream. Tell how the tendency to pool the large bodies of water to show how the spring merges in the networks of streams. So I think it is G, because they talk about how it continues and continue. Now we're going to go to number 11. According to the article, this distinguishing characteristic of streams found in deep ravines or OROs is, if you look right here, it says OROs only during intense rainfall. If you look here, according to the characteristic are found in the deep ravines is the within the channels affect to the water flow, the direction of the water runs, components make up in the ecosystem. And it is the frequency of the water flow. If you look right here, the stream flows in the ravine or intensity of the rainfall. So it's frequency of their water flow, I believe. Yes, it is. So it is B. Then we're going to go to number 12. With which statement would the author of this article most likely agree? The ranking of the river streams based on their tributaries. The 10th order streams are the most common streams in North America. The ranking of streams helps scientists estimate the amount of rainfall. The force and size of body of water determines which can support the ecosystem. I think it is I, because he always talks about, okay, so pretty much this whole thing was about rivers and streams, obviously. But he talked about how they're made and like the body of water and how it can support the ecosystem pretty much. So I think it is I. And now we're going to go to our last question. What is the primary reason that the water consistently returns to the ocean through rivers and streams? Well, if we look back here, it says includes the flows right here, consistency of the ecosystem, and the primary reasons to return to the ocean. Water follows the path of the least resistance to other streams. It does flow underground, so it cannot be B. Water cycles through evaporation participation. I think it is C. I'm gonna put that on the side. The water is not absorbed by soil. It is absorbed by soil. So I think it is C, because that's how the water cycle goes, and it creates more water in the ocean. So I hope you guys enjoy, and this was the second part where I answered the question. Make sure to watch the first part if you want to, of me reading this story right here. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye!